like to take this opportunity to wish you Mazel Tov on your Bar Mitzvah. As you know, today is Friday, Shabbos, the day before the Shabbos of your Bar Mitzvah. And we don't want to record any of this on Shabbos, and therefore we have gathered in the shul to record and to try, therefore, eventually to recall this very important day of your life. So if you come a little closer to the pulpit over here, I want to share some thoughts with you. First of all, how do you feel? Feel fine, Baruch Hashem. I'm sure that you're going to do well tomorrow. I heard you practice very well, so I'm sure you'll do well. I just want you to know that the Bar Mitzvah itself, becoming Bar Mitzvah, the Shulchan Aruch tells us, the Code of Jewish Law tells us that you become all the mitzvah, which means the obligation of keeping mitzvah. And up until now, as a katan, as a minor, you were not obligated to keep mitzvah. But now you have the responsibility, the obligation of all of the mitzvah, and therefore you become a full-fledged member, so to speak, of the Jewish minyan. And therefore you, of course, when you wear the uniform of the Jewish people, which is the talis, as you wear this the tefillin during the weekday, as you wear this uniform, you have to become a shomer of mitzvahs. You have to become the guardian of mitzvahs. Tomorrow I may be talking about the importance about being a guardian, of being a shomer, because in Parshas Mishpatim we speak about the Dalet Shomer, the Shomer Chinam, and the Shoel, and the Socher, and we talk about it at length. I want you to know that you come from a family which is very, very important, a very chashudik family. Your father lived well and has done very, very much to make sure that you go to Derech HaTorah, that you study Torah, that you go to a certain path. He himself studies Torah a lot and works very hard and reflects a sense of integrity and honesty and truth in everything he does, in his midos. He's gone on to for smicha and for studying for the rabbinate. All this means so much to the Jewish people because it becomes part of the link in the chain of our people. And your mom, Linda, also an outstanding woman who sacrifices much for you, the love that she has for you, the affection and the giving for the house and for you and for your brother, for your dad. All of this demonstrates that your becoming Bar Mitzvah should not be a superficial experience, and particularly because of all the sacrifices that your parents have made for you. One of the interesting things about tomorrow's Shabbos, not only is it Shabbos Parshas Mishpatim, but it's also Shabbos Shkolim, as you know. And there's special Shabbos which precedes the month of Adar, Mishenichras Adar, Ma'avi B'Simcha. As Adar comes, we have an excessive joy, and also that Be'echad Ba'adar Mashmim Al Hashkolim, is that the Gemara tells us that the first day of Adar we were to announce that each person was to give a shekel. What is fascinating is that the shekel was la'over al-pekudim, which means to be counted amongst the Jewish people, to serve in Hashem's army. Miben esrim shana v'mala, from 20 years old, v'ad ben 50 shana, until 50 years old. Then a person was to serve in Hashem's army, and in order to know who was to serve, they had to take the census. And how were they to take the census? With the machatzis hashekel. So the machatzis hashekel had two purposes. First of all, to count the people, and secondly, not only to count the people, but from this money, they helped support the Mishkan, the Beis HaMikdash, and the Karbanos Tzibur, the sacrifices that the community was to give each and every day. I want to point out that, everyone mentions this and says, why is it a machatzis hashekel? It should have been really a full shekel. Well, the idea is that if I give half and you give half, both of us become a whole. Both of us become one. And I think this is a very important obligation for us to understand, that becoming a Bar Mitzvah and becoming part of Klal Yisrael
that you are inextricably tied up with another Jew. You become part of another Jew. We will talk about it tomorrow. It's important for you to understand these obligations and these responsibilities. Again, Hari Mazel Tov to you, Chazan Hertzagi, who's prepared you, Rabbi Millen, from the Torah Academy, and particularly to your dad, who this day, his father would be alive, would have this great sense of nachas, as with Linda's parents, have great sense of nachas, knowing that you've been trained in a way of Torah. And we hope that you will continue in that path, and that you will go in that derech that will always reflect the very best that all of us hope for Klal Yisrael, particularly during these critical moments when Israel again is involved in a war, but we always believe Netzach Yisrael Yeshaker, the eternity of the Jewish people will not be denied, and in Yotza Hashem we will prevail and we'll be victorious, and we will see the Goel Tzedek come. Mazel Tov to you, my friend. I'm proud to know you. I'm proud to have watched you grow up. As you know, I officiated at your parents' wedding, so now I see a little nachas as the years roll by. So Mazel Tov again, and you shall always be this great source of joy to all of us. Amen.